I'm here in my cozy rocking chair and I'm just working on my Terevco mitt, but I realized that the pattern um, is on my iPad, which is recording this live stream. So, and I need to follow my pattern. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Although I think at this point I might be all right to do one row. This is the Blueface Leicester Merino Cross fiber that I purchased in the fall and dyed in the cast iron frying pan. So I came up with this gray kind of really strange color. This is the first finished one. This is my favorite pattern for mittens. I absolutely love it. From Tracy at the Passionate Spinner. Passionate Spinner. And this is how far I've gotten on the second one. Because they have to mirror so that your thumb is in the right place and the pattern is on the back of your hand. Tracy's a big fan of cables, so there. That's what it looks like. And it feels so soft and cozy. And they're stretchy. My needle is a 3.25 in a Clover Bamboo, which probably is my favorite to be working with. And I'll just quickly show you my sock. And you know I've been working on these socks for a while. So I'm down to here. So maybe I will actually knit and work on my sock while working because I don't need to see my pattern to do that. And the inside of my ball, and I know you've all had to deal with this. There's the ball, the inside pulled out. And that was not nice. It was not at all. So I'm working up to, I think it's 56 or 60 rows on the leg of the foot. Yeah, but that's pretty normal for me. My socks are basically all the same dimensions. How's that? So how are y'all doing today? I don't very often do a live video, but I thought, why not today, right? I don't know whether you can see out that window. The sun is not shining. You can see my shamrock sitting there being happy or not happy or whatever it is. I just made a mistake, so let me unknit those 2 stitches. I tink them. I knit backwards. I call that tinking, right? But that's okay. I know how to fix it. There we go. So after I'm done with this mitten, I'm going to cast on a mitten of my own design. Doesn't that sound exciting? Are you excited? I'm excited. I did the design a year ago and then didn't follow through with it. But it's ready to go now. So I thought, yep, this is a good thing. I'll get it cast on and I'll do one and then hopefully I'll be able to show you what it looks like. Get some test knitters to test it up for me, making sure that I haven't missed anything important. And then it will be, drum roll please, it will be a free download for anyone who signs up for my new newsletter in 2025. So that's my plan right now. I'm very excited about this new endeavor, and because I like knitting socks and I like knitting mittens, and I just want to see if this design will work, because if it works on a mitten, it will definitely work on a sock as well. Color work on socks, I find, and it is a color work pattern, I should say that. Color work on socks I find a little bit trickier just because I tend to knit too tightly. So when I'm doing color work for my feet, I need to go up a needle size for that portion of the sock so that I can get it over my heel. That's what I learned. Not everybody would have to do that. It's just your own judgment, I guess. For mittens, it won't matter. I don't think. We'll find out. We'll definitely find out. So in a bit here today, I'm going to head over to Staples. I need to get some paper for the church. And I want to go to the dollar store, maybe the bulk barn, pick up a few groceries. I know, it sounds really exciting, and it's not. I tell you, it's not. Friday, I'm visiting an elderly person who's bedridden in a nursing home out of town. But if I go early enough, I can go to Costco, which I really need to do, and I don't want to. I don't like shopping. I'm kind of weird that way, eh? I don't like busyness. I don't like wandering. Because when I do shop, I do want to go kind of aisle by aisle in case I miss something. That's why I get most of my groceries delivered. It's just easier for me to do it that way. But I wonder, does it affect you at all? Do you like to shop for your own groceries and produce? We get our produce delivered from a different company, and groceries are delivered from Walmart. We have set things that we get. Prices are good. Quality's been good. I haven't had to worry about it. So I think only one time in like 3 years did I not get the delivery. And I emailed Walmart and they refunded me the order right away. Like it wasn't a problem. And I thought, well, I'm not going to hold that against them. Let's do it again. And if I don't get it next time, then that'll be it. No worries. It'll be all gone. The other thing that I need to do, I've got some kind of tan colored wool on my spinning wheel that I need to work on as well. So that's one of the things on my list. And I need to work my loom for a gift that'll be given on December 30th. So when I get it warped, it doesn't take me long to work it. But to warp the loom, it takes me a good hour if I get it right the first time. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just don't get it right. Does the rocking chair bother you? I know some people don't like a rocking chair at all, and they don't even like to see people rocking because it makes them dizzy. But I find it's just so comfortable to rock. You know, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Is your house ready for the holidays? Have you decorated? I have a wee Christmas tree and an Advent Christmas tree that's coming together. It's a little one. My poinsettia is still blooming. My cactus dropped all of its blossoms because I moved it too many times. I know. I shouldn't have. We've got 3 cards hanging on our Christmas card wall, and that's because they've all been hand delivered. Now, as of today, it's Tuesday, December 17. Canada Post is supposed to be back to work. So whether we get mail today or not, I don't know. I just don't know. It just seems so strange not to be getting Christmas cards in the mail. Mind you, I'm not really good at sending them even when there isn't a postal strike, so. And have you been wearing your Christmas sweaters? And Christmas socks? I had Christmas socks on Sunday. They're candy cane, and they're so much fun. Of course, we were talking about joy. This is the week where we celebrate joy, and my socks brought me joy. So, yeah, it was kind of fun too. Ever wondered how YouTubers go through the whole process of recording when they're just talking to themselves? Oh, there's another country heard from, as they say, my husband's sitting here in the background groaning. In agreement, I think. I don't know. Yeah, he's nodding. He's supposed to remember to stay quiet when I record, but that doesn't always happen, so that's okay. That way you know I'm not alone here. So as much as I'm talking to you, he's listening. No real problem there. Are you working on last minute gifts? I know a lot of people are. It's like, how many rows more do I need to do before we see everybody on the 25th or the 26th or any of that? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I could put some Christmas music on to have sort of in the background here, but then YouTube would be listening and wondering with the algorithms, and is this an illegal use of a music clip? And I don't want to go through that. So you're stuck with me. Yep. You are stuck with me. I have, as a pastor, I have a lot of things to prepare for, and I had a little birdie tell me that something was needed sooner than expected. So that was yesterday. Last evening, I finished next Sunday's message, the bulletin for the church I'm serving, a bulletin I was contracted for another church I used to serve, and the message written out for them. So that's all done. Our large print bulletin is all done. Communion insert is all done. I just need to drop it at the church tomorrow, and our admin will print it all off for me. I have a little bit of a meeting with her to help her go through what I want. It's kind of complex. We're doing a longest night service on Saturday on the solstice on the 21st. And I have a small order of service for that as well, and it'll need to be printed. So lots of things on the table, right? But I've got pretty much all of it done. The only thing I have left to do is prepare the service for Christmas Eve. And then I will be done until the 6th of January. 12th night. The 12th night. Yeah, that's quite a ways away, isn't it? But I can do that. Do you do anything special for the 12 days of Christmas? I mean, most people around here, they start decorating the end of November, and then they haul everything down on Boxing Day or the next day, sometimes not even waiting till New Year's. And I like to think of the 6th, the Epiphany. That's the day everything comes down. And celebrate that. I hope to do 12 cast-ons, the 12 days of Christmas cast-ons. So if you're interested, I'll be doing a video, hopefully every day, a little video, not a very long one, and show you what I'm casting on to work on in the new year. I still have some of last year's cast-ons to work on, I must say, but that's all right. I don't mind. Just gives me something to do and to focus on and to give me a goal. I think her first name is Roxanne on YouTube. She has done in the past a finish at February. Maybe that's what I'll have to do in February. Just pick up the little things I haven't finished and get them done. So I'm trying to plan out the new year, and that may be part of it. Finish it February. I like that. Motivating March. Ooh, March is hard. When you live in part of the country where it may be winter, it may not be winter, you may have a lot of snow, you may have rain and slush and dirt and dark days. March will be pretty dismal. And then we wait for April. I'm not going to go through the whole year with you. You know what the seasons are like. If you live in a place where the seasons change. And they do change, and I give thanks for that. We're coming up to the longest night. The solstice is our wedding anniversary. Our family motto is to let our light shine. Because in the midst of darkness, we need to shine, right? Anyway, I'm just going right to town here on this sock while we've been talking, and I am currently knitting throwing, so British style, Canadian style. But from time to time I'll switch it and do continental or Norwegian style. My hands don't get cramped one way or the other, which is kind of nice. It's taken me some time to get used to switching, but once I'm used to it and the stitch definition doesn't change, it really does help with my hands so that I'm not holding one thing too tightly for too long, and I can switch it up to a different angle. And it's one of those things, if you know kind of thing. Anyhow, I'm going to end our little time here today with that, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Find that spark of joy if you can, because it's all around us. Even when we're feeling really low and maybe the only joy you get is a nap in the afternoon, well, count that as joy, right? We're told in the scriptures to count it all joy. Count it all joy. So even the worst of it, we can find a little bit of something. Just a little bit sometimes. And other days, you're just jumping up and down for joy and having a grand old time. Like, I was able to pick up that sock and get a couple of rows done. And I've been able to finish my mittens that I was doing for a gift. And they're finished and done. And those little things bring me such joy you won't believe it. Anyway, talking to you brings me joy as well. Have a joyful day. May God bless. Bye for now. Oops, what's that? There.